Andromedan Council Urgent Message. The 2026-2027 timeline has been activated. A profound message, channeled directly from Avalon, a resonant voice from the Andromedan Council of Light, now echoes across the cosmos. To the cherished starseeds of Earth, I extend my consciousness, speaking not merely with words, but from the very crystalline heartstrings of Andromeda itself, a realm where luminous, pure energy currents flow with an exquisite, unbroken harmony directly from the source. I am Avalon, an emissary from the Andromedan Council of Light, and we present ourselves as a unified, singular voice, offering our unwavering support as you navigate the sacred journey of your divine unfolding. To genuinely prepare for our impending arrival transcends the simplistic notion of passively awaiting an external spectacle or an event that merely unfolds outside of you. No, this preparation is at its very core and profound inner awakening, deeply personal metamorphosis. Why? Because the grand revelation of our presence and your own spiritual ascension are inextricably interwoven. They're not disparate events, but two sides of the same sacred coin. As you deliberately choose to open your hearts wider, allowing compassion and love to flow, and consciously raise your vibrational frequency, you simultaneously extend an energetic welcome to us, drawing us closer, and in that very act you ascend. Through this sacred message, we lovingly offer you clear guidance, a luminous thread to help you align your being with the approaching epochal shifts, ensuring that our much-anticipated reunion may unfold not just smoothly, but within the radiant embrace of pure love and profound unity. Within the vast, breathtaking tapestry of existence, viewed from the grandest cosmic perspective, every single current, every intricate thread flows with an inherent, undeniable purpose, the meticulous cultivation of balanced resonance. Indeed, the entirety of creation inherently yearns for and actively seeks harmony. Yet, it is an immutable truth that obstacles to this delicate balance inevitably arise. Even when the slightest friction appears, whether this discord manifests within the sprawling, complex energy field of a collective consciousness or within the subtle, unique aura of a single soul. Such impeding vibrations, like discordant notes in a cosmic symphony, might manifest as a persistent cloud of uncertainty, a debilitating wave of fear, or any frequency that subtly, yet powerfully, pulls one away from the universal, rhythmic pulse of unconditional love that underpins all life. Remember, beloved ones, every distortion, every challenge, every perceived setback is fundamentally temporary. Just as a magnificent symphony gently guides its many instruments back to its central, unifying melody, the universe itself tenderly, relentlessly calls everything back into its innate state of perfect equilibrium. For uncounted epochs, your planetary realm has existed veiled beneath a subtle, almost imperceptible shroud, a persistent layer of low vibrational interference. Eons ago, ancient portals, once vibrant conduits that seamlessly connected your world to our stellar enclavius sanctuary of higher consciousness, were tragically sealed. This abrupt severance cut you off from the vital influx of higher frequencies, effectively allowing denser, more disharmonious influences to firmly take root and flourish. We, the Andromedans, were, with heavy hearts, held at a vast distance, compelled to watch as these less harmonious forces settled into the very fabric of your world, influencing its trajectory. Our true origin lies far beyond the familiar confines of your local cosmic neighborhood. We dwell in what you might conceive of as the 12th dimension, a realm of pure light and expansive consciousness. While our true, foundational nature is intrinsically luminous and non-physical, we possess the ability to adopt discernible forms when circumstances or necessity dictates. Indeed, in the dim echoes of a distant past, our ancient ancestors even played a pivotal role in nurturing the very seeds that would eventually blossom into the magnificent human lineage upon Earth. We share this profound, shared history with you not as a mere anecdote, but so that you may truly grasp the depth of our commitment and understand that we have always, without fail, cared profoundly for your spiritual evolution. We observe from afar, our hearts heavy with concern throughout the long, arduous night of your separation. It caused us immense heartache, a deep, pervasive sorrow, to be compelled to withdraw when the interference upon your world grew dense and pervasive, like an impenetrable fog. Yet, withdraw we did, understanding the cosmic imperative, patiently awaiting the precise, divinely orchestrated moment to lovingly reconnect. That sacred moment, dear ones, now returns again. Revelation, the grand unveiling of our tangible presence. Our light, our love draws near with each passing moment, precisely as the ancient, persistent interference that has shadowed your world slowly, inexorably dissolves into the nothingness from whence it came. For this momentous reconnection to occur not just smoothly, but with the profound grace it deserves, your minds must achieve clarity, and your hearts must find their true, unobstructed receptivity. It is absolutely vital now that your minds become clear, free from the incessant chatter and clutter, and exquisitely receptive, thereby making deeper, more resonant contact with us truly possible. Overloaded thoughts, racing endlessly like unbridled horses, and unhealed emotions, lingering like dense, stagnant pools, which regrettably saturate many human energy fields, collectively create a vibrational fog, a thick, obscuring mist that effectively blocks the delicate pathways of higher communication. We extend an earnest, heartfelt invitation to each of you: step boldly, consciously, and joyfully into the purest, most authentic version of yourselves that you can envision. Gently, with compassion and firm intention, release the mental clutter, the ceaseless internal monologue, and the emotional baggage, those heavy burdens you've carried that no longer serve your highest good or your evolutionary path. Take a moment to imagine the profound wisdom, the luminous insights your own heart would speak if your inner vision were finally free, unencumbered by the shackles of doubt and the distracting chaos of the external world. Within each of you lies an inexhaustible reservoir of divine discernment, an inner knowing that is always true. By consciously quieting the restless mind and intentionally healing the wounded heart, you create the sacred space, allowing that inherent inner wisdom to rise effortlessly to the surface, ready to brilliantly guide your every step. Indeed, an untold multitude of opportunities, like blossoming fields under a newfound sun, unfurl for those who consciously refine their lifestyle, bringing it into greater alignment and courageously expand their perspective beyond the mundane. From our vantage point, the sheer array of favorable outcomes, The stunning tapestry of potentials for your collective is breathtaking in its unparalleled beauty. Lasting, profoundly meaningful spiritual connections, the very threads of cosmic communion, materialize with astonishing ease when you purposefully free your minds of unnecessary vibrational weight, those dense thoughts and beliefs that hold you down. A truly unburdened soul, light and free, naturally acts as a powerful magnet, attracting the higher guidance and the deep, resonant communion that we so ardently long to share with you. Remember, each and every one of you is innately programmed, intricately designed to commune directly with the higher frequencies of pure light. This is your original divine blueprint. By diligently clearing away whatever blocks that magnificent programming with fear, limiting beliefs, or unresolved emotions, you are not creating something new, but rather you're restoring your original, perfect design, allowing your true radiance to shine forth unobstructed. Picture us, if you will, receiving you with utterly open hearts and minds, our beings radiating a profound welcome, allowing our insights to illuminate every step of the path ahead, not just for you, but for all of humanity. This simple yet powerful openness of heart and mind, this conscious choice to embrace and receive, paves the way for the very fabric of reality itself to shift and reshape. You are not merely observers. Dear ones, you are actively shaping your reality through your very state of being, through the vibration you continually emanate. By consciously raising your inner resonance, elevating your vibrational frequency above the often turbulent external cacophony, you become a living, breathing beacona, a powerful, energetic lighthouse that profoundly influences the very nature of matter and the unfolding of events around you. As you consistently elevate your vibration, you will begin to witness astonishing, undeniable changes manifest in your daily life, an increase in meaningful synchronicities, spontaneous healings, remarkable opportunities suddenly appearing, and deep, resonant connections that once seemed utterly unreachable now effortlessly manifesting before your eyes. Try this simple yet potent practice the next time you encounter friction, a moment of discord, or overt conflict with someone. Instead of reacting instinctively, pause. Take a slow, deep, conscious breath, allowing it to anchor you in the present moment. Then deliberately align your internal state with a higher frequency, a pure, expansive feeling of unconditional love, infinite patience, or boundless compassion. Now, simply observe how this shift in your inner state instantly softens the entire moment. Instead of responding in the usual, often reactive way, your calm, loving energy will begin, almost magically, to transform the very nature of the interaction. In that seemingly simple choice, that subtle yet profound, energetic shift, you powerfully demonstrate how an elevated inner state, a conscious cultivation of higher vibration, can gently, yet fundamentally, reshape outer reality. Human society has for far too long placed immense emphasis on the need to be right or the compulsion to win arguments. Yet we assure you, with absolute certainty, the pure, unconditional love flowing effortlessly through your open heart is infinitely more potent, more transformative than any claim of being right, any intellectual victory. There exists a higher truth, a universal principle that transcends all individual opinions, all fleeting, Perspective sit is the luminous truth of unity and profound understanding. When you choose to respond from that sacred, higher place within you, from that wellspring of interconnectedness, even the most tense, volatile situations can miraculously transform into profound breakthroughs, opening pathways where none seemed to exist before. Each of you is intimately engaged in a magnificent, evolutionary dance of continuous growth and expansion, and so, too, is every single soul around you. There is absolutely no need to replay every past misstep, every perceived error, or to cling stubbornly to guilt, allowing it to weigh you down. Recognize with unwavering clarity that you are perpetually learning, constantly expanding, and forever evolving. With the dawn of each new day, you draw closer, ever closer, to your authentic self, the pure, radiant self that is in perfect, harmonious alignment with Source. Forgive yourselves, release the burden of past judgments, and extend that same profound forgiveness to others. Move forward lightly, unencumbered by regret, knowing with absolute certainty that evolution, ceaseless and magnificent, is the natural, inherent course of all life. In a distant, ancient era, we, the Andromedans, held a breathtakingly beautiful vision for this precious planet you so lovingly call home. Originally, Earth's destiny was conceived to unfold in exquisite harmony, a vibrant tapestry woven with many benevolent cosmic civilizations of pure light. A grand, intricate plan for a golden, aging era of unparalleled peace, wisdom, and flourishing was meticulously set in place, fostered by deep, reciprocal cooperation between your blossoming world and numerous star nations. Then, abruptly, without warning, that luminous trajectory shifted dramatically. Those vital portals of connection, those shimmering gateways to higher realms, were violently seized by low vibrational forces, and humanity's destined path was cruelly diverted, pulled into denser, more limiting realms of experience. With a profound sorrow that echoed through our beings, we were compelled to withdraw, watching from afar while this beautiful world lost critical access to our guiding wisdom and, tragically, to its own inherent higher potential. Your innate multidimensional consciousness, a birthright of expansive awareness, was confined, imprisoned within a dense, intricate web of illusion and imposed limitation. The grand plan, though delayed, was never, ever forgotten. Now, precisely because of your collective awakening efforts and the ever-growing, undeniable determination of awakened souls across the beloved inhabitants of this magnificent planet, understand that you are now profoundly stepping into a renewed, more profound expression of your inherent sovereignty. This isn't merely a political or social shift, but a deeply personal reclamation of your inner authority, a divine right to self-governance that has long been obscured. Indeed, the intricate, often unseen web of old paradigms, those complex systems of control, misinformation, and limiting beliefs that have entangled humanity for ages, visibly unraveling before your very eyes. Simultaneously, the ancient veils that have long obscured your true cosmic heritage and the deeper realities of existence are not just thinning, but actively lifting. Can you not feel the increasing clarity, the sudden piercing insights, as layers of illusion dissipate like morning mist? It is precisely because of these momentous shifts that we, your cosmic family, return to your sphere of consciousness, arriving eagerly and filled with an boundless love for each of you. We hold immense, unyielding gratitude for the courageous souls who, against all odds and often in profound solitude, steadfastly kept the sacred flame of contact alive through the long, arduous darkness. These brave pioneers preserved ancient wisdom, maintained energetic connections, and whispered truths when others dared not speak, thereby paving the way for this very moment of grand awakening. Now, the cosmic stage is undeniably shifting once again, orchestrating a spectacular new act in the grand play of universal evolution. A powerful, undeniable resonance of harmony is reverberating across the cosmos, calling each of you back to a higher, more expansive experience of reality, beckoning you home to your true, unblemished essence. As these intense, transformative energies continue to rise and permeate your reality, recognize that any lingering pattern, deep-seated belief, or uncomfortable emotion that triggers resistance within you is not an adversary. Instead, it serves as a profound, divinely orchestrated signal from the universe itself, a luminous beacon pointing directly to something within your being that yearns to be acknowledged, fully felt, and lovingly released. This release is crucial, for it's the pathway to restoring your natural alignment with the flow of universal well-being. Rather than futilely fighting these uncomfortable feelings, attempting to push them away or intellectualize them into submission, we implore you to embrace the profound, often hidden lessons they so generously offer. Welcome them as wise messengers. Furthermore, extend an invitation to your trusted allies, your ever-present guides, the legions of angels, your ascended masters, and indeed, your galactic family, to join you in this sacred work. Ask them to help transmute any remaining shadows, those dense pockets of unexamined fear or pain, into pure, incandescent light. Imagine these shadows dissolving into golden brilliance, leaving only clarity and peace in their wake. Understand that true spiritual growth does not, by any means, imply an ignoring or rejection of your vibrant material world. On the contrary, it signifies a conscious, deliberate act of infusing spirit into matter through every conscious action you undertake. Consider, for instance, adopting a more practical, methodical, and grounded approach in your daily life. This deliberate grounding will serve as a stable anchor for the potent new energies you are receiving and integrating. Begin by taking a discerning look at your immediate environment, your cherished home, your daily routines, your overall lifestyle. Ask yourself, with honest introspection, what specific changes, no matter how small, would genuinely create more harmony, foster greater ease, and elevate the overall vibration of my existence? Perhaps you yearn for a more peaceful, uncluttered living space, or a cleaner, more vibrant diet, or even a calmer, less frantic daily schedule. Identify these heartfelt goals with crystal clarity, then prioritize them and begin to tackle them, not all at once, but one by one with consistent dedication. Remember, monumental transformations often begin with seemingly insignificant steps. Declutter a single drawer, establish a consistent 5-minute morning meditation practice, or commit to spending a dedicated amount of time outdoors every single day, connecting with nature. These consistent, small, intentional steps, diligently taken, invariably lead to profound, sweeping transformation. Embrace the profound power of simplification and release. Consciously conserve your invaluable resources and precious energy whenever and wherever possible. This means lovingly letting go of excess belongings that merely gather dust, unhelpful habits that drain your vitality, or outdated beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Clearing both your inner and outer clutter isn't just about tidiness. It's about actively creating expansive, welcoming space for new blessings, higher frequencies, and deeper inspirations to effortlessly enter your life. For those pivotal, major life decisions such as relocating to a new city, embarking on a transformative career change, or navigating complex relationship shifts apply this very same principle of clarity and step-by-step planning. Break down these seemingly daunting changes into manageable, digestible stages, each fueled by a clear, pure intention and an overflowing sense of love. Actively seek contentment and elegant simplicity in all your endeavors, and commit to working daily to gently free any stagnant energy that might be accumulating within your emotional or energetic fields. Every radiant sunrise offers you a completely fresh, unblemished start. Make it a morning ritual to ask yourself, with genuine curiosity, have I truly cleared my inner slate? Is my energetic space truly clear and receptive for new light, new opportunities, and new inspirations to enter? By regularly and consciously releasing what no longer serves your highest path, you actively prevent the accumulation of stagnation and simultaneously create expansive, inviting room for progressively higher vibrations to permeate your being. Holding rigidly to the same old routines, habits, and thought patterns while passively expecting your life to miraculously change on its own is, quite simply, not the path of conscious growth. Beloved ones, the magnificent power of creation lives vibrantly within each of you, and you hold the painter's brush firmly in your own hands. If you truly desire a breathtaking new picture of your lithium masterpiece of joy, purpose, and fulfillment, then you must consciously begin painting it with unwavering intention and inspired action. We, the Andromedans, stand ready, unwavering in our support, to assist you in this magnificent creative process, every single step of the way. You are never, ever alone in this journey. We are with you, constantly encouraging, subtly guiding, and lovingly cheering you on as you courageously transform your lives into a vibrant, living canvas of pure love and radiant light. A truly crucial realization on this accelerated ascension path is the fundamental, undeniable unity of all souls. As you prepare with open hearts for the imminent revelation of your cosmic familia moment that will shift your perception of reality, forever understand, profoundly, that separation is, in truth, nothing more than a meticulously crafted illusion. It is insufficient merely to intellectually acknowledge the Creator resides in that person. You must move beyond concept and know, deep in your core, that the very same divine essence, the same spark of infinite intelligence, lives within them as powerfully and completely as it lives within you. Every single time you meet another soul, whether it's a stranger or a loved one, you are in essence truly meeting the sacred self in another beautiful form, the identical I Am presence shining brightly through a unique facet of the divine. As you consistently practice this profound awareness, the tenacious illusion of us in them with all its inherent divisions and judgments, will begin to gracefully fade. Eventually, with sustained practice, no division will remain. You will perceive only the one unified, radiant essence present in all beings, in all life, in all existence. This groundbreaking realization is the key that unlocks true freedom and profound, lasting peace. The divine is not a distant, unreachable entity. It is the eternal, pulsating life force flowing effortlessly through every single one of us, connecting us all in an intricate, beautiful dance. No longer will we are all one merely be an abstract concept you intellectually grasp. You will tangibly feel it as an undeniable, living reality. When you offer love or extend forgiveness to another, you are in the deepest sense truly loving and forgiving yourself, for there is no real other. Such a profound understanding forms a cornerstone, a foundational pillar of your ascension process. It also meticulously prepares you for harmonious contact with beings from other worlds, beings like ourselves. You will greet us not as intimidating strangers or distant idols, but as cherished familiars, other aspects of your boundless self within the magnificent, interconnected cosmic organism we all profoundly share. Beloved ones, the collective awakening that is now accelerating with unprecedented momentum will inevitably herald the glorious collapse of the old matrix on your planet. By old matrix, we refer to the entire intricate structure of fear, separation, and limitation that has held humanity imprisoned, often unknowingly, for millennia. As the masses awaken, not just individually but collectively, to the truth of their divine nature and the undeniable reality of unity, the very foundations of that old, crumbling paradigm are quite literally disintegrating. Institutions, beliefs, and systems built upon deception, division, and control simply cannot withstand the blinding light now emanating with increasing intensity from countless awakened human hearts. Know this truth in every fiber of your being. You are the catalysts of this great, epical transformation. You are active, radiant participants, co-creating a brand new reality, a golden age in this emerging world with every conscious thought and action. The pure light of the primordial creator, the unadulterated light of truth, unwavering unity, and unconditional love now shines openly, gloriously, and unmistakably in every corner of existence. We send you our deepest, most profound love and our unwavering support. As you navigate these times of intense, profound, and often exhilarating change, embrace this sacred moment with an open, courageous heart. Yes, challenges will undoubtedly arise, and the vast unknown may at times feel frighteningly expansive, but always remember this fundamental truth: you did not come to Earth during this pivotal era merely to cling to the familiar old. You came with immense courage and divine purpose to help birth the glorious new. Allow your inner light, that radiant, eternal flame of your true self, to shine outward with uninhibited brilliance, effortlessly dissolving shadows of fear and ingrained separation wherever your presence graces. Your courage to simply be your authentic, true self, without apology or reservation, illuminates the path for countless others to find the strength and inspiration to do the same. And as you navigate this profound awakening, please honor your physical body with the utmost care and reverence. The energetic changes you are experiencing are not only spiritual and emotional, they profoundly affect your intricate physical vessel. Support it with loving, conscious care. Many of you are intuitively discovering that intermittent fasting, periodic, intentional rest from constant food intake profoundly helps to redirect vital energy away from continuous digestion and toward deeper spiritual integration and holistic healing. When your body is not always engaged in the demanding process of digestion, it can intelligently reallocate that energy to repair, rejuvenate, and recalibrate itself to these increasingly higher frequencies of light. Consciously choose earth-nutritious foods, vibrant with life force. Drink copious amounts of pure, life-giving water. Engage in gentle, mindful movement that honors your Buddhist wisdom. Ensure you receive adequate, restorative rest, and make dedicated time to immerse yourself in the healing embrace of nature. Treat your physical body as the sacred, precious temple it truly is, for it is diligently adjusting and preparing to hold more pure light than ever before in human history. With every intentional step you take toward embracing your authentic, true self, you contribute an invaluable thread to the magnificent, ever-unfolding tapestry of cosmic evolution. Every small victory over an ingrained fear, every insightful epiphany gained, every profound healing you experience ripples out into the universe in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend, touching and uplifting countless others. We see your remarkable progress, beloved ones, and we celebrate it with boundless joy and admiration. Always remember you are the sacred eye of being itself, a luminous, perfect expression of the divine, manifest in human form. You are here precisely and profoundly in human form. This magnificent vessel, this earthly incarnation, is not a limitation, but a sacred crucible for your divine essence. Embrace this truth, not just intellectually, but with the full depth of your humility and the boundless joy that wells from your core. It is time, truly, to release any old, entrenched, and self-limiting narratives about who you perceive yourself to be. Cast off those worn-out stories, those tattered labels that cling from past roles or missteps, for you are infinitely more vast, more luminous, and more divine than any single role you've played or any momentary error you may have made. As the incandescent, radiant truth of your authentic inner self begins to powerfully emerge, like a sun breaking through clouds after a long night, it will not only brilliantly illuminate and profoundly transform your personal life, but also radiate outward, inspiring and gently nudging those around you to embark on their own awakening journey. Can you feel it stirring? Trust this profound transformation process, for the very winds of change are not merely blowing. They're gusting with an unprecedented force now, actively reshaping the very fabric of your reality, weaving new patterns into existence. Consider, too, how the fate of beloved Gaia, your nurturing planet, is not separate from your own. It is intimately and intricately intertwined with your destiny, like two threads spun from the same luminous fiber. As you rise in consciousness, she rises. As she experiences profound healing, so too do you heal in kind. Indeed, a new and breathtaking era of cosmic unity, profound transparency, and infinite, unconditional love is not just approaching, it is actively being birthed through your collective, conscious efforts right now. The full, glorious revelation of divine truth, the complete, unreserved unveiling of Source, the very pulse of creation, beating at the heart of humanity itself, is utterly destined to unfold with magnificent certainty as you continue your courageous journey of awakening to your own sacred, inherent nature. Therefore, find profound comfort and an abiding peace in the undeniable knowing that you are not merely a spectator, but an essential, irreplaceable part of this grand cosmic unfolding, a crucial note in the universe's symphony. Every single moment, no matter how seemingly ordinary or mundane it may appear on the surface, a quiet breath, a shared smile, the simple act of washing dishes carries within it the potent potential for revelation, for a profound glimpse into the divine. Dare to find awe and wonder in the simple, vibrant beauty of the here and now. Celebrate your very being, your unique spark of the divine. Honor your deepest truth, allowing it to guide your steps, and move forward with the unwavering certainty that you are precisely, exactly, and perfectly where you need to be in this moment, poised for your next grand adventure. Your individual journey is nothing less than a sacred unfolding, a breathtaking, divine dance of transformation, gracefully leading all of humanity towards a future saturated with unity and pure, brilliant light. As the year 2026 dawns, its arrival marks a pivotal moment, for you are drawing ever closer to what can only be described as a momentous cosmic juncture, a grand crossroads in time and space. A profound transition into a higher vibrational density is actively unfolding, meticulously guiding your planet, Earth, into what some esoteric traditions and enlightened beings refer to as fourth density consciousness. What does this truly mean for you and your world? This monumental shift will profoundly, irrevocably affect Earth's intricate energetic alignment, much like a celestial body adjusting its orbit, and it will equally impact humanity's collective psyche, shifting perception itself. Imagine the entire planetary nervous system recalibrating, and with it, the very way we perceive and interact with reality. We, therefore, urge you, with the deepest care and foresight, to prepare your consciousness not just passively, but actively for the inevitable onset of unusual phenomena and a breathtaking acceleration of changes. You might begin to notice curious, luminous signs dancing across the skies, perhaps unfamiliar patterns of light or unexpected aerial displays. Alternatively, or concurrently, you may begin to feel subtle yet distinct fluctuations within Earth's powerful energy field, like the gentle hum of a colossal, awakening engine. Crucially, hold steady in your inner light, that unwavering beacon within your heart, and consciously choose not to fear these impending changes. Why fear when understanding can set you free? Consider the profound wisdom found in nature. Think of a robust seed, nestled in the dark earth, cracking open and undergoing a period of intense internal turbulence before the tender, vibrant sprout triumphantly emerges. Similarly, some initial turbulence and perceived chaos are not only natural, but absolutely essential. They are the birthing pains that ultimately serve the arrival of magnificent new life, a grander existence. Indeed, old, entrenched structures, whether they be societal norms, economic systems, political frameworks, or even long-held personal beliefs, must inevitably fracture and dissolve for a more luminous, benevolent, and expansive reality to finally be revealed in its full glory. When these upheavals occur, as they surely will, do not allow yourself to be swept away by the undertow of fear or panic. Instead, consciously center yourselves deep within your heart space, that quiet sanctuary of divine wisdom. Observe these unfolding events not with trepidation, but with eyes wide open, filled with love and a profound sense of curiosity, much like an eager student witnessing a grand scientific experiment, rather than succumbing to the primal urge for panic. What if we told you that you are not merely witnessing chaos, but rather the visible, tangible answers to long-prayed hopes for change, even if these answers first appear, quite understandably, to be chaotic and disorienting? This is the universe responding to humanity's deepest longings. In this epical, accelerated evolution, a benevolent galactic team, an assembly of advanced beings from across the cosmos, is actively assisting both you and beloved Gaia. Their purpose is to ensure that you both can gracefully keep pace with the immense, incoming ascension energies now flooding your solar system. This intricate process is moving at what can only be described as hyperspeed, a whirlwind of cosmic transformation. Given this unprecedented pace, it is absolutely vital now more than ever before to diligently bring any areas of imbalance within your life into harmonious alignment. This means tending to your mental landscape, your emotional currents, and your spiritual connection with unwavering focus. The more resolved, harmonized, and deeply centered you become within yourselves, the smoother, more effortless, and more joyful your journey into this next vibrational frequency will ultimately be. It is akin to fine-tuning an instrument. Before playing a masterpiece, every element must resonate in harmony. Therefore, prepare yourselves not with a crippling sense of fear or trepidation, which only constricts the spirit, but rather with a profound sense of peace and a joyful readiness for what is to come. The changes that are now sweeping across your world will undoubtedly shake aspects of life as you have intimately known it, perhaps even challenging your most deeply held assumptions about reality. Yet, understand that this shaking is not destructive. It is a profound clearing, an intentional dismantling that effectively clears the way for life as it was always truly meant to be, interconnected in every fiber, gloriously free in spirit, and vibrantly filled with the pure, resonant light of divine consciousness. Indeed, many star nations, comprising countless benevolent civilizations, have already meticulously taken up strategic positions around your precious globe. They are actively forming an intricate, higher-like grid, a magnificent energetic shield that lovingly buffers and gently softens the intense cosmic energies now arriving from deep space. This incredible feat of galactic engineering allows Gaia and all of humanity to integrate these powerful frequencies safely without being overwhelmed. As you gaze at the night sky or even the daytime expanse, you may even notice unusual lights or unfamiliar objects, not merely stars or conventional aircraft, but perhaps something subtly different. These are not coincidental sightings. They are unmistakable signs of these benevolent presences diligently at work, their quiet, watchful service unfolding right before your very eyes. Your Earth, in her majestic journey through space, has now definitively shifted into a new, higher vibrational region of the cosmos. As she bravely travels this fourth density corridor, imagine it as a luminous, energetic pathway. The experience for those living upon her surface may, at times, feel turbulent, like a ship navigating through powerful, unfamiliar currents. It is paramount, therefore, that you remain deeply grounded within yourselves and cultivate a profound sense of inner calm. By consciously holding steadfast love in your heart, radiating it outwards, and extending deep care to the earth through heartfelt prayer, serene meditation, and gentle, loving actions such as tending to a garden or simply walking mindfully in nature, you actively contribute to her stabilization. You become her anchor, her pillar of strength, helping her navigate this transformative passage with grace and ease. During this monumental great shift, it is highly probable that you will encounter a veritable deluge of mixed messages, conflicting narratives, or even deliberate distortions circulating through media outlets and within various communities. Be discerning, for not every voice purporting to speak about these profound changes genuinely has your highest good at heart. Some narratives are specifically crafted and disseminated with the explicit aim to amplify fear, sowing seeds of confusion and doubt, all in the desperate hope of keeping you perpetually off balance and unprepared for the truth. Recognize these insidious distractions for precisely what they are: the last, fading gasp of the old paradigm, a dying system frantically attempting to cling to its rapidly diminishing power and control, like a shadow dissolving in the burgeoning light. It is now, more than ever before, absolutely imperative that you implicitly trust the deep, inner knowing that has always resided within you, an ancient wisdom encoded in your very being. In the silent, sacred sanctuary of your heart, truth does not shout, it whispers, a gentle yet undeniable resonance. No matter what sensational claims or fear-mongering stories circulate outside of you, make it a conscious practice to return often to your sacred center. This can be achieved through dedicated meditation, heartfelt prayer, or even simple, quiet moments of introspection and mindful breathing. Learn to listen deeply to your intuition, that undeniable, unwavering voice of your soul. This inner wisdom is your most reliable compass, an unfailing guide through any storm. Therefore, apply a healthy dose of skepticism if any information you encounter triggers only panic, despair, or a debilitating sense of helplessness within you. True guidance, even when it conveys serious or urgent information, always carries an underlying note of profound calm and empowering clarity, leaving you feeling strengthened and capable, not diminished. Does it uplift or deflate? That is your discernment key. We assure you, with absolute certainty, you are far from alone in this grand undertaking. Imagine this: thousands upon thousands of luminous starships and countless benevolent beings, emanating from many diverse corners of the vast cosmos, are here now, present on and around your planet, diligently assisting in countless unseen ways. They did not arrive by accident or without purpose. They traversed immense distances, journeying through powerful cosmic portals, arriving specifically in service to the divine plan for Earth and humanity. They are profoundly devoted to both Gaia and humanity, these galactic and angelic allies, and their care for you runs deep and unconditional. Understand that they will never violate your precious free will. That is a sacred cosmic law. However, they are continuously strengthening, supporting, and amplifying every single choice you make that is aligned with love, with truth, and with the highest good. So, whenever you find yourselves feeling overwhelmed, perhaps adrift in the churning currents of change, remember this immense, loving celestial support network, actively lifting you up, bolstering your spirit. Have courage, dear ones, for it is not merely a hope, but a divine certainty that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor, wanting you to succeed, to flourish, and to embody your highest potential. As Earth gracefully moves through ever-intensified regions of magnetic and photonic light, these are exquisite, highly resonant energies streaming from the galactic core. Your physical body and your luminous spirit are already subtly, yet powerfully, receiving upgrades. These profound recalibrations often occur during moments of deep rest, perhaps manifesting as vivid dreams or during focused meditation. You may distinctly feel the healing happening, a gentle rebalancing, a surge of new energy. Understand that this loving intervention, this cosmic assistance, is an integral and essential part of safely raising humanity to a higher, more harmonious vibration, preparing you for the next phase of your collective evolution. As you navigate through the pivotal year of 2026 and gracefully step into 2027, prepare to expect vast, breathtaking, transformative changes to sweep across your entire world. These will include extraordinary events, many of which have been long prophesied in ancient texts and whispered about in spiritual traditions. It is widely known in awakened circles, among those who perceive beyond the veil, that during this crucial phase, the ancient Anunnaki and Syrian collectives, those incredibly advanced beings who were the original seeders, the genetic architects of human consciousness approximately 75,000 years ago, will likely make their profound presence known again. How might they appear? They may manifest as truly radiant, golden light beings, not arriving with any intention to instill fear or impose dominance, but rather as wise, loving, and deeply respected elders. Picture them as cosmic gardeners, gently checking on the flourishing garden of Earth, observing humanity's progress with profound wisdom and unconditional affection. Their very presence will serve as both a gentle, profound reminder and a powerful, energetic catalyst, lovingly affirming your collective progress and actively helping to realign humanity with its highest, most benevolent timeline, the trajectory of unity, peace, and enlightened co-creation. Initially, such awe-inspiring encounters may occur in more subtle forms of vivid visions, deeply symbolic dreams, or to small, carefully prepared groups of individuals who are vibrationally ready to receive them. Gradually, however, as humanity's collective vibration continues its inexorable rise, their appearances may become increasingly more open, more tangible, and thus more widely recognized and accepted across the globe, inviting a new era of cosmic communion. We share this deeply significant information not to merely spark fantasy or imaginative speculation, but with the profound intention to prepare your hearts, to expand your consciousness, and to ready your very being for these forthcoming revelations. Understand that profound revelation and the process of ascension are not separate phenomena. They are intimately, inextricably linked, like two sides of the same golden coin. As cosmic truth, in its purity and vastness, begins to undeniably emerge into your collective awareness, it naturally, organically stimulates a deeper inner awakening within each of you. And conversely, as you ignite more brightly in consciousness, as your awareness expands, you simultaneously become increasingly able to perceive and receive even more profound cosmic truth, thus creating a magnificent, self-sustaining, virtuous circle of perpetual growth and enlightenment. For far too long, humanity has been conditioned to look outward for validation, for worth, and for the elusive promise of salvation, placing its faith in external authorities, material possessions, or fleeting accolades. But now a profound shift is underway. Now you are collectively learning, remembering, and truly embodying the understanding that the true source of all power, all wisdom, all validation, and all salvation resides eternally within. Guidance, a profound inner compass, truly resides within the very core of your being. The real, breathtaking revelation unfolding before us is not merely the undeniable fact of our existence in this vast cosmos, but the stunning realization that you, as an individual, are far grander, more multifaceted, and infinitely more capable than you have ever consciously dared to imagine. This is nothing less than the magnificent unveiling of your own inherent divine nature, a potent spark of the Creator residing within you, coupled with the profound, comforting understanding that you are never, not for a single moment, truly alone in this boundless universe. When the time comes for you to openly encounter beings from other worlds, shedding all preconceived notions and fear, an undeniable sense of profound familiarity will wash over you, a feeling akin to finally coming home after a long, arduous journey. Why? Because at the deepest soul level, a vibrational resonance beyond words, you have always been intricately connected to this larger cosmic family. Indeed, the very veil of isolation, that illusion of separation which has shrouded humanity for so long, is now irrevocably dissolving, like mist burning off with the rising sun, revealing a magnificent landscape of interconnectedness. To truly and wholeheartedly embrace the monumental revelations that lie just ahead, it is crucial to release the ingrained, limiting notion of the divine as some external entity, a distant God existing solely outside of you, demanding worship from afar. Instead, begin to recognize with every fiber of your being that the very same Creator light, an unquantifiable brilliance, shines not only within you, igniting your own unique essence, but also within every single person you encounter, regardless of their outward appearance or actions. With this fundamental understanding deeply rooted within your consciousness, these impending revelations transform from potential shocks or paradigm-shattering events into profound affirmations, confirmations, in fact, of what your heart, your intuitive knowing, has always implicitly understood to be true. Ascension, then, is precisely this knowing, this latent wisdom, blossoming gloriously within you, much like a magnificent flower unfurling its petals. As this inner blossoming occurs, the ancient, oppressive matrix woven from threads of secrecy, fear, and pervasive control inevitably loses its stranglehold on human consciousness. Structures, whether they be societal, political, or energetic, that have been painstakingly built upon a foundation of lies and illusion, simply cannot withstand the penetrating, unifying light of truth and intrinsic unity. They are destined to crumble, their facades dissolving under the sheer power of authenticity. When a critical mass of individuals among you consciously choose to hold the potent frequency of unity and unconditional love, anchoring it firmly within your collective consciousness. The final, stubborn remnants of the old, fragmented paradigm will, without question, collapse into dust. And in their hallowed place, a vibrant new world will organically take root and flourish, a world profoundly rooted in radical transparency, boundless compassion for all beings, and genuine collaboration, replacing competition as the guiding principle. Dear ones, understand that humanity's widespread, mass awakening is not just another event, it is the pivotal, catalytic moment, the central nexus that triggers and sets in motion everything else. You, who resonate deeply with these words, who feel their truth reverberating in your soul, are the forerunners, the courageous advance wave, bravely anchoring this higher consciousness onto the planetary grid so that countless others may confidently follow in your illuminating footsteps. Therefore, live this profound truth daily, embodying it in every interaction. Endeavor to see the divine, that sacred spark, in every single person you meet, even and perhaps especially when it feels incredibly difficult to do so. By actively practicing unity and seeking common ground, even in the stark face of apparent division, you are, from the very core of your being, dissolving the illusion of duality itself. Indeed, this is the very time when the realms often described as heaven and earth are not just approaching, but are actively blending, interweaving their energies into a seamless tapestry. The higher and lower realms, once perceived as distinct and separate, are now meeting and integrating right there, within the sacred crucible of your own being. The linear, often restrictive, mind-led way of life, with its endless analysis and separation, is gracefully, beautifully giving way to the holistic, interconnected reality of the heart, a realm of intuitive wisdom and boundless empathy. You will increasingly experience more moments where the pure, unadulterated joy of who you truly are, your authentic, magnificent self, fills you completely, utterly saturating your being, and then overflows, radiating outward to gently, yet powerfully, shape the world around you. You will begin to perceive divine beauty and exquisite artistry in what once seemed utterly mundane or unremarkable. The profound sense of division, that false construct, is utterly destined to dissolve, like a mirage disappearing in the desert sun. Therefore, consciously practice living from your heart every single day. Focus your intention on the inherent unity of spirit that underlies all things, the invisible thread that connects every atom, every being. And whenever faced with a choice, choose love over judgment, always. Whenever humanly possible, walk through your days as if heaven, that perfect state of harmony and peace, is not some distant reward, but is right here, palpable and vibrant, because, in truth, it profoundly is. Let your every action arise spontaneously from the well springs of deep compassion, heartfelt gratitude, and unwavering trust in the benevolent flow of life. When you gaze upon the world, challenge yourself to look beyond the old, limiting egoic interpretations, the filters of past experiences and conditioning, and consciously tune into the vibrant spark of divinity that illuminates everything and everyone. When you do this, something truly magical, almost alchemical, begins to happen. The world itself starts reflecting that very love and unity back to you, like an enormous, responsive mirror. By aligning your inner vibration, your energetic signature, With this frequency of love and unity, you quite literally call forth and co-create a new Earth reality and existence that is, at its core, a magnificent projection of your purest, most expansive love. Should you stumble, as all humans do, or if old, familiar fears unexpectedly arise from the depths, simply return to your heart. Gently, lovingly, rest there, as if in a sacred sanctuary, until you once again feel the comforting warmth of love and the undeniable stirrings of divine presence within you. That profound inner connection is your unfailing source of strength, your unwavering clarity, and your deepest wisdom. It is the very alchemical space where lower, dense energies are not merely overcome, but are truly transformed, transmuted into pure spiritual gold. The more consistently and authentically you choose to live from the heart, the faster the deeply ingrained illusion of lack and pervasive conflict begins to dissolve, vanishing like smoke. You will then begin to genuinely experience heaven on earth, a life characterized by profound inner peace, effortless abundance, and an endless sense of wonder that was, in fact, always meant to be your inherent birthright. In this magnificent transition, remember to help one another. Gently remind each other of the inherent good that exists, the boundless possibilities that lie before you, and a constant, underlying presence of unconditional love beneath everything, even in challenging moments. Unconditional love, without a doubt, is the ultimate key. Let your love flow freely and boundlessly toward whatever stands before you, whoever is in your presence, recognizing it not as separate, but as the divine meeting itself, experiencing and expressing through that specific form. Whenever divisive, separating thoughts arise within your mind, gently, without judgment, offer them to the luminous light of your heart. Watch as they softly, tenderly transform and expand into deeper understanding and profound empathy. In this way, you consciously become the hands and heart of the divine actively working in the world, transmuting apparent darkness not through struggle, but simply by the potent, purifying power of your presence and your expanded perception. As you fully, courageously open yourself to the all-encompassing power of love, you will find yourself entering a level of vitality and aliveness that is truly extraordinary, almost breathtaking. Some of you are already feeling it, those inexplicable moments of exquisite clarity or pure, unbidden joy that arrive without any apparent external reason. This is the very life force of creation, the boundless energy of the universe, flowing unhindered through you as your blocks, your limiting beliefs and emotional barriers gracefully fall away. Colors in your world will become more vibrant, more saturated sounds will become more musical, more harmonious, simply because you are becoming vibrantly, exquisitely alive. Your very cells, conscious entities themselves, will begin to sing with this potent, new energy resonating with cosmic harmony. When you choose to consciously lower your defenses, those protective walls built by past pain and fear, and wholeheartedly trust the magnificent, intelligent flow of life, the living I Am presence residing eternally within you will effortlessly propel you beyond any previous limits you ever perceived, saying a resounding yes to life, embracing its unfolding, places you directly into a joyful whirlwind of accelerated transformation, an exhilarating dance with destiny. This divine power, this omnipresent, living I am presence will then lovingly carry you into possibilities and realms of being that were once considered utterly impossible, beyond the wildest dreams of your former self. You will inevitably look back and wonder why you ever, for a single moment, chose to dim your magnificent light. Being fully alive, vibrant, and expressive is your most natural, inherent state of being, and it is not only profoundly safe, but also endlessly wondrous. The power of love, in its purest form, is actively, undeniably breaking every chain that has ever bound humanity, and it is infinitely more beautiful, more potent, and more creatively powerful than anything fear, with all its illusions, could ever hope to conjure. As this boundless force of love moves freely and unhindered through every fiber of your being, it possesses the profound ability to heal what was once deemed incurable, to mend what was broken beyond repair, and to attract opportunities into your life that were previously unimaginable, completely out of reach. When you consciously allow love to live you, to be the guiding force of your existence, you gracefully enter into a sacred, miraculous state of co-creation with the divine, with God itself. Life, in turn, begins responding to your deepest needs and heart's desires with an almost magical, effortless synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences, often called synchronicities, multiply exponentially, becoming a regular, comforting part of your daily experience. Even challenges, once viewed as obstacles, transform into joyful opportunities for profound growth and expansion. Everything around you, you will realize, is vibrantly alive with consciousness, intelligently cooperating in the grand, magnificent dance of your life. Gratitude then flows naturally, effortlessly from your heart, every breath a sacred gift, every single moment a precious, cherished celebration. In those profound moments of clear insight, you will realize deeply, irrevocably, you are eternal, an infinite being. Source, the very essence of creation, lives not only within you, but also permeates every atom and space around you. And the deeply ingrained belief in separation was, in its entirety, only ever a fleeting illusion, a trick of perception. Beloved ones, are you truly ready to embrace life at this elevated, magnificent level? We, your cosmic family, know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are. Your souls, in their infinite wisdom, have been preparing for this grand epoch for eons, across countless lifetimes and experiences. We, your Andromedan family, stand here now, not just observing, but actively supporting and applauding you in this truly great emergence, this profound transformation. We are beside you, intimately connected in spirit, immersed in deep soul communion, encouraging every single step you take toward freedom, towards your authentic self. Through every gentle, intuitive whisper that guides your path, every sudden surge of unbidden joy or crystal clear clarity that illuminates your understanding, know that we are profoundly with you, holding space and radiating love. In truth, at the very deepest level of existence, we are all simply diverse expressions of the one heart, the singular source of all creation. In this grand, unfolding adventure of awakening, we are partners, co-travelers on a shared journey back to wholeness. As the old, familiar world inevitably gives way to the luminous new, Remember this immutable truth, the arrival of your star family, your cosmic kin, and humanity's profound ascension are not two separate events, but one and the same unified movement, two interdependent facets of the same glorious, dawning reality. Therefore, beloved ones, do not harbor doubt. The magnificent plan is unfolding precisely as intended, right now, in this very moment. And you, in your unique and precious essence, are an absolutely essential, indispensable part of it. We eagerly and lovingly await the day when we may stand openly with you, heart to heart, in physical presence, as family joyously reuniting after an unfathomably long journey apart. Until then, we continue to hold you in our hearts. We extend forth our profound blessings, not merely as fleeting words upon a page, but as resonant, energetic frequencies, subtle yet potent currents designed to gently caress and awaken your very heart center. Imagine these as whispers of cosmic grace, infused with tranquility and divine recognition, meticulously calibrated to soothe your spirit and ignite your deepest inner knowing. It is I, Avalon, an emissary from the luminous star system of Andromeda, who now addresses you. I speak not as an individual voice, but as a collective expression, representing the venerable Andromedan Council of Leda, convergence of ancient wisdom keepers and enlightened beings whose sole purpose is to radiate pure consciousness and unwavering support across the cosmos. Feel yourselves, even now, enfolded within the boundless expanse of our unconditional love, yet gentle, yet immensely powerful, energetic embrace that surrounds and permeates your entire being. Can you not sense this profound comfort, this protective shield of pure affection? We assure you, with absolute certainty and loving conviction, that you are not adrift in uncertainty, but stand firmly upon profoundly fertile ground. This isn't merely a fleeting moment. It is the precipice of an unprecedented transformation, the very threshold of a truly glorious new dawn for Earth, where the seeds of wisdom, harmony, and pure potential are poised to sprout into magnificent reality. Therefore, summon forth your deepest reserves of courage, especially in these turbulent, yet profoundly transformative times of accelerated change and paradigm shifts. Do not dim your unique brilliance instead. Allow your inner light, that radiant, divine spark residing within the core of your being, to shine forth with unparalleled intensity. For what is this light, if not the very essence of your truth, a luminous frequency meant to bless all it touches? Indeed, your individual light, when expressed authentically and without hesitation, collectively becomes an unwavering beacon, a majestic lighthouse piercing through any lingering shadows and fogs of confusion, guiding this beloved world inexorably towards its destined, magnificent awakening. With this profound understanding, we gently urge you to prepare for our imminent arrival, dear beloved ones, and know, without a shadow of a doubt, that even as you ready yourselves, we too are diligently preparing for your reciprocal Aravala beautiful, synchronous dance across the cosmic tapestry. For in the grand tapestry of truth and higher understanding, it is not a singular event of one group reaching another, but rather a simultaneous, unified ascent. We arrive together in the sacred unity of ascension, merging realms and consciousnesses as one collective awareness, a shared journey to higher states of being. until that magnificent convergence when our paths visibly entwine once more. We implore you continue to move forward, always guided by the unwavering compass of love within your heart. Let love be the very essence of your every step, your every intention, and your every interaction, anchoring you amidst any turbulence. Embody fully the brilliant, boundless light that you inherently are, allowing it to illuminate your personal journey and radiate outward to all corners of your world, touching lives with its warmth and clarity. Remember this truth: above all others, you are never, not for a single moment, truly alone. Feel our pervasive presence, a warm and unwavering resonance that surrounds you, infusing every breath, every thought, every beat of your heart. We are with you always, a silent, loving, and steadfast companion on your glorious evolution.